The way I see this work is that every person is a work of art, you know, and their lives are a work of art.
Sometime in there, both the Alexander got mentioned and a position of mechanical advantage. And man, did my ears perk up. Woo!
I actually had Barrett Arkaya come to Salt Lake City, and she did a workshop with a lot of my great, my friends, and she worked on my mom, and I just watched her transform people. I just thought, I want to do that. I want to be able to make people that I know sort of shine like my mom did. She looked like she was 16 years old. A different name for the Alexander technique is being practically tender with yourself. You're not pushing yourself around, making yourself do things, pulling yourself together. You're listening. You're listening like you would to a little baby. And you're letting things unfold, and it's beautiful.
I think the brilliance of the Alexander technique is that you're getting a lot of different channels are coming in together. The kinesthetic, the visual, auditory, and all that. And when you become really skilled at the technique, you have sort of an extrasensorial experience of life.
Oh, I think this idea of inhibition is really what differentiates the Alexander technique from all other mind-body modalities. And, well, you've got Zen and Vipassana meditation, and they're really about stilling the mind, which in a way is a kind of inhibition of stopping the chatter. I think it's all about bringing that awareness into your daily life. And I feel that about meditation too. It's not about just sitting, it's about being able to be that present in the moment while you wash the dishes. And the Alexander technique, you can practice everything, no matter what you're doing. You can practice non-doing. I think it's because it's so subtle. It's hard to advertise. Change is hard. It's not cheap. It takes awareness. Marge Barstow used to always say you must engage their thinking. A lot of people just want to be fixed. They don't want to have to think about it. They get better.
What I enjoy most about working with Alexander students is watching the profound change that happens. Not just physically, but as a whole person.
I love seeing people grow and gain skills and feel like they can become champions of themselves. That they're not relying on me, but I'm facilitating a process for them to learn more about themselves forever.
When I left that lesson, I felt like I was walking over tall buildings. I've never felt so powerful or so tall, but it was really more about power than tall. As I left there in New York, I'm just like, oh my goodness.
It's hard for me to answer because, People come to the technique with an idea of what they think they're going to learn from it. And they get something so much bigger that they never expected.
With my theater people, what they love, they'll often come in and they go, you know, this isn't just helping my acting, this is helping me. This is something I have for my whole life.
It'll be fun. It'll be weird. They go to everybody, and then last resort they go for Alexander lessons, and by this time they're motivated. And they learn to become aware of what their proclivities are, what their habits are. And then when they are aware of them, they can stop doing them. And that's the Alexander technique.
It is an investment if you're going to come for, say, 30 lessons that they, you know, the typical number that they say you need. An investment, but it's an investment that, you know, changes you as an individual and, you know, just is a great foundation for your life, not necessarily just for that pain that you're having.
I feel like the technique is like my secret weapon to happiness in life.